Hello, my name is Cheyenne and welcome to another nail art tutorial. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make this little bat look. First I'm going in with a smoothing base coat from KB Shimmer. I finally finished using my Cert Colors one, so I'm excited to try this one out. So far I've been really liking it. Next we're going in with Flight of Monarchs from Mooncat. It is such a pretty color. It reminds me of another one of their polishes called Take Me to Your Leader, which is a more purple dominant color of an orange shift, and I feel like this is exactly the inverse of that, but I think I might like this one more. I'm going in with 2 coats of this. It's pretty sheer on its first coat. It could totally be worn as a topper. The more coats you add, the more vibrant it is. So here's 2 coats of Mooncat's Flight of Monarchs. It's so pretty and shifty. I'm then going in with April Spritz from Cert Colors. I know I'm using this again, but I've been really drawn to it. Such a pretty magnetic. I placed a dab at the base of my nail, and I'm basically going to be pushing the pigment around to try to make a circle. And I know some people, they like to make a bead of polish on a silicone mat or a tray, and this is a limited edition polish, so I don't really want to waste it, so I figured I could just put it directly on my nail and push it around to create the circle shape. I started by dragging the polish up slightly below halfway point of my nail, and then I pushed it around to the side to start creating an arch shape. Now it's really important to work quickly or as fast as you can to avoid having the pigment dry. Once we're finished with the circle, you could just leave it as is. I think it makes a really pretty manicure, just having these little half circles at the bottom of your nail. But the bat is just so cute and it's perfect for Halloween. I personally really liked how it turned out with the addition of the bat. Before magnetizing, I'm just going to go in with my brush one more time and just add a little thin coat of polish again, just to also kind of smooth it out. I'm then going to go in and magnetize. I'm trying to make a straight line down the middle of my nail. I'm going to be holding that magnet there for a minute. I know some people don't magnetize their polish until they've put the clear coat over the top. I'll probably test that out in another video. Now look how cool this looks when it is magnetized. I'm now going in with my quick dry top coat from KB Shimmer to smooth it out, but also to lock that magnetic pigment in place. I'm going to magnetize a straight line over the top once again for another minute. Sometimes I don't have the energy to do a full magnetic manicure, but this one kind of flew by pretty quickly for me as I was listening to a podcast while I did this. Alright, now that this is done, we can finally move on to making the bats. Starting at the edge of the center of the circle, paint a line down. I think the next easiest part is to outline the circle. These first 2 steps are really going to help set the foundation for your design. I'm using Revlon's Knockout, which is just a black cream to make these bats. I used to really talk this polish up, but now that I have a few different indie polishes, it just doesn't compare to those. I'm now going to go in and add mirroring lines on both sides of my nails. These lines shouldn't be as long as the one that you've already done in the center of the nail. Fun fact, I used to be a face painter when I was in college, and doing this design really brought me back to painting the little Batman logo on little kids' faces. It's essentially the same thing, but just tinier. I'm now going in and making a C shape on the outside of those lines I put down. This is going to create that little arch shape on the outside of the wing. And while doing this, I like to look at my nail from a lot of different angles because you are painting on a rounded surface, so it is going to look a little different from different perspectives. This maybe would be easier to do on someone else's hand. I'm now going in and just smoothing out the circle a little bit. I thought the edge of it looked a little jagged after seeing it from a different perspective. Now we're going to start making an arch, starting from the center line and going towards the wing. The best tip I can offer to anyone who loves nail art but has shaky hands is just paint the design on your thumb and your ring finger. I think that it will help hide any mistakes to just paint it on a few fingers versus all of them. you won't have to necessarily achieve that symmetry that some really skilled people have, and I do not. I'm now rounding out the area between the wing and the body of the bat. I think that it looks better versus leaving it as it is and having it be a little bit more angular. I'm now going in and adding the little bat ears. Pretty easy, just add these little nubs at the top. I'm then going in and just making sure that I have complete coverage of black and that there's no gaps anywhere. Your bat might look a little lumpy and bumpy if you're using an older polish like mine, but when I smoothed it out with a clear coat, it looked much better. I'm really happy with how it came out. I just think it's so cute. Let me know what you think, and I'm gonna try to put out new videos every Saturday. See you all next time. Bye!